Hello friends, today we're making mint chocolate macarons. They are filled with a mint chocolate ganache that is delicious. And I'm using the Swiss method. If you like macaron recipes, make sure to subscribe. I post new videos every week and I have over 80 flavors on my blog. I hope you enjoy the video. So we're going to start by measuring out our ingredients. We're going to measure out 105 grams of almond flour and 105 grams of powdered sugar. And we're going to sift the almond flour and powdered sugar together. And once they're sifted, we're going to set it aside for later. And now we're going to measure out 100 grams of granulated sugar and place over a pan with barely simmering water to form a double boiler. Then add 100 grams of egg whites and begin to whisk just until the sugar melts. And you want to make sure that you don't heat up the mixture too much. Once you can't feel any sugar granules in the mixture, remove it and start whipping with a mixer. Begin by whipping on low and then gradually increase the speed. Time whipping will depend a lot on the mixer you're using and what speed you're using. Some people like to whip their meringues on high, some people like to whip their meringues on medium. You have to find out what works best for you. I used to whip my meringue on high, but now I whip my meringue on medium high, because this also helps with combating hollow macarons. Whip the meringue until you achieve stiff peaks. The peaks should be shooting straight up. They shouldn't bend down to the side at all. That means that the peak is still soft and you should keep whipping. This is what the peak should look like. And now we're going to add our sifted dry ingredients to the meringue. And I'm also going to add some colors. I'm adding a little bit of teal and I'm adding some green to make the mint color. And I'm also going to make this batter into two different colors. So first I'm making the base color, which is a soft green, and I'm going to mix just until the dry ingredients are incorporated. So here we're mixing with the spatula to incorporate the dry ingredients with the meringue. This process is called the macaronage. Once you see no more dry ingredients in the batter, it's time to split the batter between two different bowls to make the two different colors. So I'm just going to split the batter in half and put half of the batter in this one bowl, and I'm also going to cover it to make sure it doesn't dry, and I'll set this aside. So let's work with this one batter first, which is the light green. So we're just going to do the macaronage with this batter until it achieves the perfect stage, which is the flowing consistency. And I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. So the point here is to just deflate air out of the batter as much as possible. So you see here how the batter is flowing slowly but effortlessly off the spatula. And even after the batter breaks up, it still continues to flow. So now that the batter is ready, we're going to transfer it to a piping bag, and then we're going to set it aside. Now let's work with the other batch. We're going to add some more food coloring to make a darker green. And we're going to do the same, just do the macaronage until we achieve the perfect consistency. So here we go. This is the perfect consistency, just flowing effortlessly off the spatula. And we're gonna do the same and transfer this batter to a piping bag that doesn't have a tip or anything. Now we're gonna line a piping bag with a large round tip. I use a 1/2 inch diameter, and we're gonna place this in a tall cup. This is gonna help us place the other batters inside. So now we're gonna snip the ends of the other piping bags, and we're going to place the 2 bags inside of the large piping bag. And now we're gonna start to pipe the shells. Place the bag 90 degrees directly over the center of the template and apply gentle pressure, and make sure to apply equal pressure on all sides. So this way you make sure that the 2 colors are getting out at the same time and at the same intensity. When you're done piping, make sure to slam the trays against the counter to release any air bubbles, and then use a toothpick to poke any remaining air bubbles from the surface of the macarons. And after you're done doing that, you're gonna let the macarons rest for 20 to 40 minutes until they feel dry to the touch. That's when you can bake them. I bake my macarons at 325 for 15 to 20 minutes, rotating the trays in between. And now we're going to make the mint ganache filling. I'm using coconut cream, but you can also use regular heavy cream if you want to. So I'm going to heat up 2/3 of a cup of coconut cream in the microwave until it's hot. And then I'm going to pour over 200 grams of chocolate chips. You can also use chopped chocolate. And I'm using dark chocolate. You can use semi-sweet or you can use milk chocolate. And then use a whisk to whisk the mixture until the chocolate is melted and the ganache is smooth. Now add 1 teaspoon of mint extract, and you can even add more to taste. Now let the ganache rest for at least 2 hours at room temperature. Here I have some light green shells that I had made, and I'm just drizzling some melted chocolate on top of them for decoration. Now we're going to place the ganache in a piping bag. If you feel like the ganache is too soft, you can always place it in the fridge for about 20 minutes. And then we're going to pipe the ganache on the bottom shells of the macarons. So here we have the double color shells that we made earlier, and I've already filled them and I placed them in the fridge for about 30 minutes so the ganache filling would harden up. And now I'm going to dip the macarons in the melted chocolate to decorate. So that's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Check out the written recipe on my blog, where I also have 80 different flavors and ideas. And subscribe to my channel. Leave a like in this video if you liked it. I post new macaron videos every week. Thank you for watching. Bye!